sorry, wanted to read today, but other things took precedence. I've had a few gifts left for me as a surprise. Several cars, jewelry. I've never had a rock left for me before. And this rock, I like rocks. I came out to sit down and it was on my wicker chair. I'm glad I didn't sit on it. It would have been like, wow. I had a few different plans for this video, and more than one interruption. Part of it is the beauty of the birds. What was on my mind was how people confuse a consensus with the truth. A lot of people wrongly believe that a consensus will bear out. They don't understand. Someone has the book that I owned, and I read from this book every day. It ended up in my brother's library because he doesn't know his own library. I'd had it since 1984. And I went one day to show him inside the book, and he gave me a pompous look and put it in his library of valuable books. But I actually read the book. And in the book, I found a quote, and it stated, "If the premise is incorrect, all that follows is suspect." That has stayed with me many years. A consensus is not to be confused with the truth. I won't worry about who left me the rock. Never been left a rock before. Roses, Norwegian blue foxet when I was in the hospital. Very fine jewelry while in the hospital. Never a rock. Please forgive me, but if it wasn't for a few people that have trouble with boundaries, I would think how sweet. Excuse me, but I can't worry about it. But on the other hand, a rock. Anyway, a consensus. That means you and how many others agree. It doesn't mean you base your agreement on facts. It's a consensus. We have keepers of the lie, we have keepers of the consensus. The blooms are big. And the other issue, thou protest too much, methinks, my dear, thou protest too much. Anyway, all this projection